whoa, and now my clothes have changed. Yeah, but just trying to kind of cover up the fact that I'm using footage from 2 different days, and I couldn't be asked to put my old clothes on to make it look like it was all from one day. So how's it going anyway, fishheads? I'm sorry it has been a very long time since I last made a vlog. That's because I got a job and I'm working as a neuroscientist, politician, world leader, chef, oh no, super and... Oh goddamn, I lost my mouse! So there's 2 parts to this vlog. The first part is good news about the channel and whatnot, and the second part is kind of just me trailing on and bitching about shit. So I'll do that bit, and then, you know, if you guys just want to bail after that, that is cool with me. I'm not here to judge. But first part, I have a Skype account that I've set up for the channel now, and, you know, you guys are welcome to add me if you want to. And we can play some games sometimes, because I've been getting a lot of feedback from, like, you know, you awesome guys who watch these videos, the fans and whatnot, and it's really touching in a way when you're just starting up a small little hobby like this and you're seeing people enjoying what you do. And a few people have, like, been asking me to, like, play games and stuff like that, so there we go, we've got a Skype account now. I'll add it on that and we'll do some videos or sometimes for you guys or whatever. But it's just go on Skype and search for Praygonsadventures. I'll also leave a description. No. But anyway, that's the end of part 1 of the news. Oh no, sorry, 3 parts, I forgot. Part 2, me and my brother went to see the LCS in London. You'll see a few pictures coming up on the screen now. And it turned out I was actually on Radio 5 on the BBC, which is a really obscure radio channel that, to be honest, I didn't even know there was a BBC Radio 5. But, you know, if any of you guys heard me on that, then I haven't actually heard it. I've looked everywhere for it, so what was that like? If there's anyone out there that's actually listened to it, then, you know, just post. Did they make me look like an idiot? Because if so, I at least want 5% of their profits. I want 50p. Okay, now here's the part where I'm gonna just rant and rave about bullshit. So, you know, it's about video games. It is. But if you're not in the mood for that, then, you know, just click off the video now, and I'll see you guys in my next video I make. You know, I'm not here to judge. I won't hold it against you. You guys are still awesome. So, I'll give you a second. Okay, so is everyone here who wants to be here to hear about me talk about random bullshit? Okay, here we go. Now, basically, the newest Aliens game, Aliens Isolation, which does actually look pretty good. It's kind of like Amnesia mixed with Aliens. And they have recently announced that they are including Ellen Ripley and a few members of the original cast of Aliens, along with a little side story thing as pre-order DLC. Now, I'm not a fan of DLC, to be honest. I think it's a whole crock of horse shit made to get more money out of us. Because whenever I played games back in the old days when video games were better, back on the old PS2 and the PS1 and whatnot, there was no DLC. You bought the game, you got it. And you've got to remember, a lot of the games back from the old PS1 and PS2 days and the Xbox One days, well, maybe not so much the Xbox One, it was more of a PlayStation, but so those were badass games, and you didn't need any fucking DLC to add a new colour to your hats. Oh, well, look, this is a sniper rifle, because we could have put it in the original game, but no, you're going to have to pay an extra £4, sorry, $4. I realise the majority of my viewers are American, so I should probably start using more, like, American regional dialect, but fuck you, I'm English! Don't fuck you, really, I love you. But it just pisses me off, because it feels like nowadays all of this DLC and this pre-order bullshit, it just makes you feel like when you get the game that you don't quite have what you paid for. And games on Steam are the worst for this. Sometimes the DLC can cost as much as the original game, which is fair enough if it's something like Whistleblower for Outlast. I mean, that kind of DLC I have less of a problem with, because they're actually adding a whole massive stretch of new game to it, but it's like, and this is a very old example, but remember the Oblivion horse armor thing? That was like, what, £3, which is about $4 when it came out, and that's just bloody ridiculous. Something like that they could have included in the game easy, but no, they want to con you out of some extra money. And it's like Jimquisition and Total Biscuit are two ones who said this great. If you don't watch their shows already, go see it, because they say it far, far more intelligently than I could hope to. I'm just a lowly Let's Player, whereas like those guys are friggin' geniuses when it comes to this sort of issues. So go watch their channels and their shows. Jimquisition's on The Escapist, Total Biscuit's on YouTube. But they said this about DLC and pre-orders, and how the whole thing just kind of feels like, I'm paraphrasing heavily here, by the way, so don't quote me on this. Don't go on their channels and say, Praygon said you said this! But their basic line on this was that these companies are saying that used games are an absolute parasite on the industry. So things like GameStop and CEX, which I don't know if you guys in America, CEX is an English company, you trade used games and buy used games super cheap. Yet at the same time, they're willing to give out all of this special pre-order stuff to all these retailers so that they can desperately stay open in an age that is becoming increasingly more digital. And basically the whole thing is made to fuck over the consumer. We're getting basically content stripped from games and then sold to us piece by piece, and we're lapping it up. And it pisses me off, because I miss the days when you could just buy a game and it would be complete. But I shouldn't run too long. I probably rambled on for like way longer than I think I have been anyway about this, and I'll try and condense it and cut it down, but you know, there we go. Enough said. End of rant. I'm fucking done. I'm gonna go back to doing what I'm good at doing and just playing video games and speaking a whole bunch of shit while I play them. But anyway, that's all I had to say today, guys. Remember, there's a Skype group down in the description if you want to play some video games with me sometime. And that's pretty much it. Sorry it's been a while between vlogs. I'll be uploading videos a lot more regularly now I've got into a good schedule. And whoever you are, whatever you're doing, you guys are fucking awesome. And I'll see you in the next episode or whatever I make. Bye!